This is my take on a classic, refreshing summer salad, ceviche. But instead of shrimp, we are swapping out for sardines today, which is great because you can make this at home for just as much protein with even less time because you don't have to wait for anything to cure and you don't have to have a shrimp budget. Just grab some sardines, and everything that's fresh up here is grabbed from our local farm stand or local farmer's market. I encourage you to support your local farmers. If you don't have a farmer's market, all good. You can grab all of these ingredients from your grocery store for the low. Welcome back to Organic Essentials, where we make real food recipes. Let's get into it. So you want to start by giving your cilantro a rough chop, and then cut your jalapeños. I like to devein them, so remove the veins and seeds and just give it a nice dice, okay? And then for the cherry tomatoes, cut them in halves. That way you get a nice bite when you have them in the salad. And then for the cucumbers, go ahead and chop them and dice them. I like to cut them long ways. Cut them in half, and then cut them long ways, and then cut them across. And that way it just dices naturally, and you have these perfect little chunks, just like this. For the avocados, similar thing. I like to cut them long ways, cut them across, and then squeeze from the skin, and all the little diced avocado comes right out, and it's not messy at all. Makes it super easy. And now we've got our lemon cut in half. I had some leftover chopped green onions, but you can use whatever onions you have. Red onion also works really well in this recipe. Also, if you don't have lemons, you could use limes. Any kind of citrus just helps everything pop and blend the flavors together. This recipe is very forgiving, so use what you have. And then go ahead and scoop all of this in a big bowl. And now we're going to squeeze our lemon. We're using the whole lemon, so just squeeze each half in there. If you're using limes, squeeze 2 limes. Give it a little mix, a little mixy mix. And the star of the show, now we've got our sardines. I'm using sardines in water and sea salt, nothing else. And as you can see, we're not using the brine. We're just going to drop our drained sardines in the bowl. Oh, these bring out such a good flavor with everything else in the salad. I'm telling you, each bite is so fresh, and you get just a little peek of each flavor, each texture. So sea salt, we're gonna sprinkle some in. I started with about a teaspoon, but you want to season to taste, so add some in, and then when we stir it up and taste it, see if you need to add more sea salt. And then I personally like to drizzle a little Valentina hot sauce for an extra kick. Add some nice flavor to it, I promise you. And with your spoon, just give the fish a little rough chop. Sardines are so sensitive, they'll just fall apart, and it's great. So you just give this whole bowl a stir, and everything, all the flavors are just gonna mix super well together. Go ahead and serve it up with some tortilla chips or some fresh crusty bread. I like tortilla chips with this. Oh, and it's just so fresh, guys. Look at my favorite thing about this recipe is the colors and the textures and the flavors. You get such a beautiful blend of everything in one bite. That's why I like the chunks. Before we get into this taste test, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out our channel. Let's get into it. Try to get a little bit of everything on this chip. All right, cheers. This is so fresh. So fresh. You get the brightness from the lemon, all the fresh veggies, protein, you get that hint of fish, and then the juiciness from the tomatoes. All my favorite things about like a salsa or dip that's just so fresh with the flavors that come together. Get a little bit of a kick too from the jalapeno and the hot sauce. Super, super good. Even better when it's cold, so I do recommend you chill it first before serving it. But this is absolutely delightful. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Eat well, be well, and I will see you next time.